All right, let's start checking it out. So I'll go ahead and lock the front steps. And you know, the nice thing about locking the front step is that if you're parked at a RV park or campground or something like that, that way, every time you shut the door, it's not closing and opening. Pretty standard feature, but it's a feature that I really like on this coach. So let's go inside and check it out. All right, so we're inside the coach, and the very first thing that I'll show you is the driver's compartment here, and we'll go over all the controls that are there. So to get the coach going, obviously, you start it with the key here. It's a diesel pusher, so the engine is in the back of the coach, which makes for a nice quiet ride up front. You've got your controls right here. Your night shade, which helps if you are driving and the sun's peeking up above the front of the windshield there. The tan shade is the night shade, so this can come down about that far when you're driving, which still gives you nice shade. And then of course the sunshade that will go down, and we'll pull the night shade back up. And the sunshade comes down about the same distance. Go ahead and raise the sunshade back up. You've also got an auxiliary start for if your batteries get too low on the generator and you need to start it. You've got your map lights, which are the lights up front here. Help if you're in a dark situation, need some lights in the cab. You've got the fans. They've got a high and a low, which definitely help if it is a warm day and you're traveling. You've got your air horn switch, so it'll switch between the air horn and the regular horn. And then you've got your radio on and off. You've got your generator start button, so you can hold that down. Start the generator for the coach. It's also got a kill switch to turn the generator off. You've got your step cover, so as you're traveling, the passenger will enjoy this feature. They can put their feet down and not have them dangling over that big open space right there. And then you can obviously bring that back. Over here next to the passenger side, you've got a bunch of light controls. You've got your awning controls. You've got your door awning, all that stuff, aisle lights, so you can turn on and off the lights inside the coach right here from the passenger seat. It also has, if you have a working passenger, there's this arm that extends right here, and then this tabletop that comes out to give the driver, the passenger, a nice workstation while they're going down the road. So we'll go ahead and turn the coach off, and then it has the automatic, oh, here's the parking brake, kind of obvious there, but it's got the automatic leveling system. So you just hit power, and then you hit auto level, and the coach will level itself and pull out the jacks. All right, now that the coach is fully leveled, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the slides, show you how that works. I'll show you the operational functionality of the keypad here in just a minute, but we'll go ahead and pull these slides out. One of the things before we pull the slides out that I like is, you know, a lot of coaches I've heard have blockades to the bathroom. That is not the case when you're traveling here. I'm a pretty big guy, and I can fit back here and go to the bathroom real easily when we stop at a truck stop or any other roadside stop, and, you know, maybe we don't want to use the public bathroom. Not a problem in this coach at all. Slide is the bed. All right, so as you can see, this thing really opens up a whole world of space when you pull the slides out. And you know, the nice thing, I'll show you here in a little bit, the outside of the coach, it really doesn't take up that much room. We've been in some really narrow RV lots at campgrounds and RV parks, and I've never had a problem putting out the slides, even though the neighbors were super, super close. All right, so we'll start off with a tour of the inside of the coach. We'll start with the kitchen here. Kitchen is one of the most essential parts when you're traveling, especially with family. You need to have a lot of space, and this coach does not disappoint. So we'll start over here. We've got a full-size residential refrigerator. So, you know, anything that you want to keep cold going down the road, that is not a problem at all. You've got full-size residential freezer right here, so you can keep, you know, your meats, your fish, whatever you want to keep down there. It's got a pantry here. This pantry is equipped with a locking feature right here, so when the vehicle starts in motion, this will lock, so that way it does not pop open. You can just hit this button, and then you can open the pantry. It was already open because we had been parked, but that button right there opens it. You've got 3 tiers of space inside the pantry. You've got 3 drawers right here. Top drawer, silverware drawer. It's got a silverware insert in it that slides back and forth, so that way you've got more storage space underneath where the silverware are. You have a dishwasher right here. This thing comes in handy when you're out and about. You have a High Point microwave, doubles as a convection oven. When we went to Mesa Verde, we put some enchiladas in here and baked them at like 350 for 60 minutes or whatever as we were winding up the road. And then we sat and overlooked the cliff dwellings eating some enchiladas while we were sitting up there. Nobody else up there was able to have food, but we were able to have freshly baked enchiladas, so that was pretty cool. You've got a little storage compartment here. You have a full-size residential sink right here, so that really helps out as far as making you feel at home. You have storage above. We use it for plates, cups, toasters, hot plates, things like that. Also, this is a induction oven, so it's really handy when you don't want to have hot surfaces around kids or things like that. You have your garbage and just a little storage area right here we use for cleaning supplies. You've got more storage down there. We use it for cleaning supplies also. This right here is the main TV that we use when we're out camping. If we're tuning into a local news station, we got a little satellite system on here, so that way we can pick up local channels. And it's always interesting, especially on long trips, as you're going through different cities and different areas and things like that, seeing what their local news channels have to say. So this doubles up as storage behind the TV, and there's also a safe back there. So if you want to keep your watches, any kind of jewelry, wallets, whatever you want to keep back there when you're out exploring the area, that's the place to put them. All right, so coming over to the other side of the front of the coach, you've got more storage up here. So all these open up as storage compartments. Provides quite a bit of room. We always kept board games and different things like that in the storage compartments up top. They have the no slam latches on them, which is nice. None of the kids are going to accidentally slam these things shut. This table lays down and makes into a double bed. This couch folds out and actually has an air mattress on it. So this makes a queen size bed, and it's got a really comfortable air mattress. Our daughters always preferred sleeping on this couch right here. But one of my favorite features is a lot of these coaches have like a table and chair set. This is a booth. So you can see I'm a pretty big guy. I fit in this booth no problem. So this right here was one of the factors we were looking for when we purchased our coach, and we absolutely love this thing. But yeah, this table slides down, makes into a bed. The younger children sometimes like to sleep here. Sometimes they'll sleep in the bunk beds, and then sometimes they'll sleep up here. I'll show you this. So this is another reason we bought it. The kids' friends want to come on a trip with you, it is no big deal at all, because you've got more sleeping space up here, and then they also have their own TV right up at the front. So all in all, this coach will sleep 2 right here, 2 right here, so that's 4, 2 right here, so that's 6, 2 in the bunks, that's 8, and then 2 in the king size bed. Might go from 10 to 9 if you count this as a single person sleeping area, but again, it depends on the size of the kids that are sleeping in there, obviously, as to how many this bunk specifically would accommodate. So heading back this way, we'll check out the first bathroom. This coach has 2 bathrooms. We'll check out the bunk bed system right here, and then we'll check out the master area. So this right here is the bunk bed system, and each bunk has its own TV. So you'll see a TV back here, and then a TV down below. Each bunk has its own window. It's got its own night light over here on the side, so you can see that light up there. So you know, if somebody wants to read or something like that late at night, that's not a problem. And then while you're going down the road, this will fully close up. If you are a couple with no small children, no children at all, this is a great wardrobe space because you can actually remove this bunk, and then you've got some drawers down here at the bottom, and you have this rod right here at the top that will be great for a full-size wardrobe closet. So heading on into the first bathroom, you've got a sink, you've got cabinets up there for storage, you've got the toilet down there below, and you have a full shower. All right, here in the master bedroom, you've got a king size bed, which was a must-have for us. You've got a ceiling fan, so if you're somewhere and it's kind of warm, maybe you want to circulate the AC air inside a little bit better, that's not a problem at all. This is actually a beauty rest, so this is an upgraded mattress. You've got your own TV here in the master area, and let me show you some of the storage. All right, so we're in the master bedroom. You've got some closet storage here. So you've got the his and hers on the closet with the bar up top there to store all your things. You've got drawers down here that will store, you know, anything that you don't want to hang up. You've got the area right here that will keep your dish, you know, remotes, things like that, your dish network remote, all that stuff goes down here. And then you've got another closet space right over here. You also have this full-size mirror right here, which is not a big deal for me, but the ladies in the family absolutely love. All right, heading over here into the master bathroom. One of our favorite features is the dual sinks. It also has the travel size washer and dryer right back here, so you'll never be without clean laundry when you're going down the road. It's got the toilet right here, and then it's got the master bath shower right there with the fold down ledge. Lots of storage obviously back here. Get some lights turned on here. You've also got controls for your fan lid. You can open it, you can close it, you can turn the fan on, turn the fan off, and then if you're boondocking, you can turn on your water pump right back here. But as you can see, plenty of mirrors, plenty of cabinet space, and overall this is just a really, really nice bathroom. So heading back out this way, again, you've got the master bed right there. You got storage above the bed. You got your fan. You've got the fan switch right over there on that side of the bed. And then also up underneath here, you have some controls. So you can control lights from here. You can turn the generator on and off, and you can do the master switch for all the lights to turn off in the entire coach during the nighttime. All right, so as you can see, that's the interior of the coach. Now we will go down and head outside to tour the features on the outside of the coach and underneath of the coach. All right, so touring the outside of the coach now, the downstairs. We've got the lots and lots and lots of storage on this coach. So this first bay right here is actually your cooler. So you can keep your soda, your beer, your water, whatever, your juice. You can keep it cold going down the road. You can also switch this over to be a freezer. So if you need some more space for some steaks or some hamburgers or whatever you're barbecuing, this right here is your spot. Got a second bay of storage here. Got a third bay of storage here with a slide out. You've got your Aqua Hot system and your full house vac system. So it's a Dirt Devil built-in system. I didn't show you that inside, but you can just plug in the vacuum cleaner and it'll come right down here to this compartment. And then you got your electronic system over here. This tray right here gives you easy access to everything you've got downstairs in your coach, and it also slides out the other direction as well. Back here you've got your DEF fuel, electronic systems, and you've got all your batteries right in this compartment. All right, so as you can see here, like I said, the size of the slide that it takes up on the outside of the coach really is very minimal. You can fit basically into any parking spot you want at the campground. And again, as you can see on this side, this side doesn't take up much room either, about the width of my shoulders. So again, anywhere you want to take this thing, slide back in, slide out, you've got plenty of room. All right, on this side of the coach, we have your wet bay right here. The nice thing about this coach is it's got individual turnoffs for every sink, every faucet, every shower right here. So if you happen to spring a leak in one of the areas of your coach, you don't have to turn the whole water system off. You can just come down here and turn off the shower. You can turn off the rear bath sink, the front bath sink. You've got an outside shower right here. We use this when we were at the dunes in Colorado. This thing saved a whole bunch of sand from getting inside of our coach. So that was pretty nice. You've also got your water filtration system. This is what I was telling you about inside when you were seeing the sink. So this right here will filter all of your drinking water. You can change this about once a year. You've got your gray water lever on this side. You've got your black water lever on this side. So you can empty your black water and then flush it all out with your gray water. This right here is the electrical compartment. You can pull this cord out, plug in at your campsite. Nice thing is it's power retractable, so it'll come right back in, no problem. Right here is where we keep our electrical adapters, our potable water hose, and our television cord, so that way when we're at a campsite we can easily pull all those out and hook right back in. All right, moving on over to these next bays, we have the other side of that slide out bay that we saw on the passenger side of the coach. This right here is the slide out bay from the other side, so you can access both sides of the things very easily. This is locking, so it won't be banging your doors going down the highway. Got more storage here. You've got the coach batteries here. The back ones were the house batteries. You've got your hydraulic leveling system. Keep your spare sewer hose up here. Then up here you got your chassis electrical fuse panel. You have a air compressor built in, that's built into the vehicle's air brake system. So nice thing is you can take this hose right here. If you ever get any kind of a low tire, air right back up right there. And then this lever right here opens the generator. This is the generator right here, stored in the front of the coach. It is a Cummins. You can also start the generator from right up here and add your fluids. And then to get to the engine compartment, you use the same key that all the compartments take. This little key right here. Pull this out. This thing weighs maybe a few pounds. And in here, you've got your beast of an engine. All right, thank you so much for your time watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like to contact me about coming and taking a look at this coach, or if you want to come pick it up, then you can do so. I'll put my name, my email address, and my phone number at the end of this video. Reach out to me. I'd love to give you a tour. Thanks so much. Hope you have a wonderful day.